pushing against me? Why are you pushing? He's actually disgusting. You are gross. He's gross. Hello, fellow Silver Saints. I hope you are doing well. My name is Ashley, and this is the Library of a Silver Saint, where we talk all things books. I hope you're doing really well today. Hi, how are you? Please let me know how you are getting on. Today, I'm a bit chaotic because I wanted to do this challenge. I was watching Andrew from Four Corners of the Page the other day on his channel. Excellent channel. I love it so much. So funny. So many amazing recommendations. Please go and follow him. And he did something called the Rapid Fire Book Tag, where he asked 25 rapid questions, bookish questions, in as little time as possible. And I thought, that sounds really good. I wasn't tagged to do it, but it just looks so much fun. So I thought I would give it a go this morning. So I'm going to try and answer, I think, 25 questions as quickly as possible. And I think you have to do it in less than 5 minutes. That's going to be difficult for me, but we shall see. We shall see how we get on. Ernie decided to come and join. I've got Biscuit Tea for fuel. I've got Ernie for moral support. Let's see how we go. Okay, question 1, ebook or physical book? That's difficult. I like both. Ebook for travel and for reading in bed sometimes at nighttime when it's dark. Physical book because I just love a physical book. Physical. Paperback or hardback? Ooh. Floppy US paperbacks? Yes. UK, I actually prefer the hardbacks. They look nicer on the shelves. So yeah, I'm going to go hardback if it's UK, but paperback if it's US. Question number 3, online or in-store book shopping? In-store, always. It's such an experience. It's such a treat. Going to the bookshop is a treat for me, especially when you get to go to a really nice independent one and you get to chat to the person who works in there. You can have a really nice conversation. You know, the amount of times I'll go and pay for a book and someone sort of says, oh, if you like that, you'll like this. And it's just such a nice place. It's so calm. It's so lovely. In-store, always. Question number 4, trilogies or series? I would argue that those are the same thing. Is a trilogy not a series? With my experience, I've not read many series that are over 3 books. So maybe The Faithful and the Fallen has got 4. The Brown and the Broken, I'm going to say they're the same thing. So series. Heroes or villains? Ooh, I love a good hero, like a strong hero. I'm thinking like Corban from The Faithful and the Fallen. You know, someone who's just morally just so good. But equally, I love a villain. I love a villain because if you can write a good villain and I genuinely hate them, then I think that that's brilliant. So I'm going to go villain. Morally grey all the way. Morally black all the way. Question number 6, a book you want everyone to read. I'm not going to say Empire the Vampire because I know that it's very divisive and it's not for everyone. I would always recommend everyone read The Faithful and the Fallen series by John Gwynne, but this is asking a book, one book that I would like everyone to read. I'm going to say Blood Over Brighthaven by M.L. Wong. I think it's brilliant. Fantastic. So many important messages in there. I love it. Question number 7, recommend an underrated book. Ooh, I'm going to cheat here and actually name a series, but it is the Of Blood and Bone saga by John Gwynne. A lot of people talk about his Bloodsworn saga and Faithful and the Fallen. Faithful and the Fallen is my favourite series of all time. I haven't read Bloodsworn yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. But Of Blood and Bone doesn't get enough talk. It doesn't get talked about enough. And I love that series. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. So I'm going to go with that. Sorry, I'm cheating. It's a whole series. Question number 8, the last book you finished. The last book I finished was The Temple of Fortuna, which is book 3 in the Wolf's Den trilogy by Elodie Harper. Question number 9, the last book I bought. I bought 3 books at the same time. So I bought Boudica's Daughter by Elodie Harper. And I also bought volumes 8 and 9 of Berserk by Kentaro Miura. Question number 10, the weirdest thing you've used as a bookmark. Oh, that's a good question. I mean, I do actually use bookmarks now, but I never used to. I used to use anything that I had in the house that wasn't a bookmark as a bookmark. And now I actually have bookmarks because very kind people have bought me them. Receipts, I used to use receipts a lot as bookmarks, but I don't really get receipts as much anymore now. I've used photographs as bookmarks, but I think that's quite nice. I've used concert tickets, like gig tickets. Yeah, maybe that. I don't think it's weird, but question number 11, used books, yes or no? Yes, always, always. A lot of my book purchases are secondhand from Vinted or from charity shops where possible, or even if I am using Amazon to buy a book, which I try to avoid where I can. If I am using Amazon, they do have a used section as well. I'll often use that. So yeah, used books all the way. Question number 12, top 3 favourite genres. Fantasy, historical fiction, sci-fi. Yeah. And then also in there, mythology comes in there somewhere, but I'm going to say historical fiction. Fantasy, historical fiction and sci-fi. Question number 13, borrow or buy? Both. I do both. I borrow from the library. Sometimes the wait can be a little bit long if it's a really popular book. but I'm trying to instill a borrow before I buy, if possible. But I do like having a lot of books. I'm a bit of a hoarder when it comes to books. I do like having them on my shelf. So I do buy, but I do borrow as well. Question 14, character or plot? Characters. Because I think for a lot of incredible books, the plot is through the characters. So I would say things like the First Law trilogy by Joe Abercrombie. There is a plot, but it's mainly explored through the characters, and it's incredible. And then something like Live Ship Traders by Robin Hobb. The plot is, there is a plot, but it's through the characters. So I would say characters all the time. I will read a book that has no plot if the characters are great. Question number 15, long or short books? Long. I love a long book. I do like short ones too, but long. Question number 16, long or short chapters? Generally short, because I like to have finished a chapter, for example, like before I go to sleep or something. But I do like long chapters as well, because you do get to explore so much. So I'm going to say short, but I don't mind long chapters. Question number 17, name the first 3 books you think of. Oh, okay. Malice, Empire of the Vampire, Blood Over Brighthaven. Question 18, books that make you laugh or cry. Okay, Unruly by David Mitchell is a book that I'm currently listening to on Audible, and I'm currently laughing my head off every day. I've been voice noting Abby, giving quotes. It's a comedy kind of like telling of the history of the kings and queens of England. Oh my gosh, I'm cackling so much. Books that make me cry, Malice, Faithful and the Fallen. Question number 19, our world or fictional world? Fictional, always. I mean, I do love reading books about our world as well, but fictional. Number 20, audio, yes or no? Yes, I do listen to audiobooks all the time, all the time. Some of them, sometimes they don't work, but I listen to audiobooks all the time. I love them. Question 21, do you ever judge a book by its cover? Yes. You shouldn't. I shouldn't, but yes. Yes, I absolutely do. It will. If it has a terrible cover, I might not buy it, or I might definitely borrow it instead. But yeah, I do. I feel like that's their opportunity to grip you, isn't it? Grab your attention. If it's not grabbing my attention, or if I think it's a bit sloppy, no. Question 22, book to movie or book to TV? That's difficult, but I'm going to have to say book to movie because The Lord of the Rings. No, nothing else is needed. But then I never watched Eragon because I didn't want it to ruin the book, and I think it would. But I'm going to say book to movie. A movie or TV adaptation you preferred more than the book? Okay, this one is completely rogue. I don't think I've actually watched that many adaptations, but one that I genuinely do prefer is that I did a few years ago read The Summer I Turned Pretty, and the TV series is way better than the books. Okay, question 24, series or standalones? Series. I love a series. I love a good standalone, but I love a series because you just get to really dive in with the character and like explore properly in full. I love it. I love it so much. Thank you so much for watching. That was a really quick, random video. That was really hard. If you want to have a go, please do. And thank you for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day. Also, do you agree with me on anything? Please let me know in the comments. Have a lovely day, and thank you for watching. Bye.